Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, I know, since I have filmed. I bet you're surprised to see me sitting here. I did not intentionally mean to take as long as I did to film another video. It just so happened that life got really busy. It's been a really crazy busy summer, busier than usual for me, just like a lot going on. So I haven't had a time to just like sit here, get ready, and just film. I haven't even really worn like a full face of makeup in a couple weeks. So that gives you any indication of what my life has been like. It's been insane. But I do have my June favorites, better late than never, right? Because I really do have some amazing products that I want to share with you that I have just been obsessed with and loving, and they're just amazing. So let's get started. I don't want to waste any more time rambling because, I mean, it is what it is. You know, sometimes you can, film, 5 videos and life is great, and sometimes you just can't film any, but such is life. So let's get started. The first thing we'll talk about is this. This is the Lorac bronzer. I think it's just the tantalizing bronzer. I've talked about this a lot in the past, and it looks like this. It's in the shade Pool Party. It is one of my favorite bronzers, and I have worn this and used this in videos in the past. If I swatch it, you are really not going to see it because it's almost identical to my skin tone. You can kind of see it there. I have just been loving this. It has been so easy to throw on. It really is more of like a light medium skin tone, and I'm kind of more tan now, but it still works. Just to give my skin, I have it on today, just to give it like that, a little bit of glow and warmth to my skin, but it's not too orange and it's not too red. It's just a beautiful like neutral toned bronzer, and that is absolutely what I love. Almost all of my bronzers and foundations and everything are all like neutral tone because I'm very neutral, and I don't like to pull more orange. I just don't like the way it looks on my skin tone. So I've just been loving this. I've just been keeping this, sitting out on my vanity, and every time I'm throwing my makeup on, this is what I use. I mean, whether it's a full face or just like an easy everyday look, this is the one I'm going to. I love it. And it's inexpensive too. It's I think in the low 20s. Another blush I've been loving, I pulled out my MAC Warm Soul. This is a mineralized blush. I think everyone has this in their collection. This is like the newer packaging. I have the original one in like the old packaging that's like probably way too old to even use. But something like this, it's like a very light peachy bronze. Again, you're not gonna see it on my skin tone unless, maybe you can. But I have been loving this with that, like, in the summer, you want to look bronzy and glowy and put together, but you don't want to look like you have so much makeup on, and especially like when it's super hot. And believe me, here in Florida, it has been so hot. The humidity has been unbearable. The heat index, it's like well over 100, and it's not even like in our hottest months yet. So I'm over it. I'm over the hot, humid weather. I mean, I know it's gonna be warm, like hot, but that humidity just kills me. When you step outside and it hits you in the face, and it's just like, oh. So anyway, I've been going for that kind of glowy, bronzy look, and this blush all the way, because it has, you could even skip highlighter if you wanted to, because it has kind of that, sheen to it. But I mean, it's like kind of works all in one, but I just love it. And then I'm sticking with my whole face routine here. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the poured illuminating cream in Opal. I've definitely talked about this, and look at this, guys. It has such a dent in it from me using it. I just love this so much. Like, look at that. I just kind of use it, with my finger, and I love this when I am doing just like a tinted moisturizer and I just want to have like a glow to my cheeks. I won't even use like blush. Sometimes I won't even use bronzer. I'll just take this and I'll just run it along my cheekbones, down the, center of my nose, and like wherever I just want like kind of like that highlighted look. And what I love about this, because it's that creamy consistency, if you're just putting on a tinted moisturizer and you're not using any powder, it blends right into your skin, and it blends right with that, tinted moisturizer to almost look like it's all in one. It's amazing, and I love this so much. It is actually, it's kind of a disaster because it gets up here, and it does, if it gets hot, it will kind of start to melt a little bit. I guess it's just the consistency, just the way that since it's like a poured cream, it will get a little bit messy, but I love this so much. Okay, this is a product I have not even talked about or shown because I bought a bunch of makeup and I had full intentions of filming a haul video, and then I did not have time to film the haul video, but yet I've been loving this just incredibly. And I did an Instagram post about this. This is the new Hourglass Veil, the translucent setting powder. I think this is probably one of the most amazing setting powders I have ever used. And I have a lot. I have high-end powders, I have really inexpensive powders, but this one is just, it's like airbrush. It's like an airbrushed powder. And you shake it, and I know I was watching like reviews on this and I was, you know, hearing people talk about it, and a lot of people were saying they were having a lot of problems getting the product out. I don't have that problem. I feel like I'm getting like way too much product out. Like if you can see right there, the product comes out for me really well. I think what you need to do is you need to really shake it, and then the product will just easily come out. I don't know if you're just like, I don't know what's happening, but you can get a lot of product out of this. You just have to really shake it, and then it will just kind of go back in. So I usually just take whatever's left in the lid, and I'll just take a dampened beauty sponge, whether it's a beauty blender or whatever, and I will just set under my eyes and kind of in my T-zone. And let me just tell you, not only does it blur your pores, but it sets your concealer and makes it look just flawless. You do not have any creasing or movement, and wherever you put the powder, it looks like you airbrushed your skin, and it really holds up. Like I can honestly say this because I've worn this in the crazy hot weather. Even if you're outside, it's still going to stay put, and it's still going to look fresh. And even if you have some oil that comes through, it's not going to make it look like a total, you know, grease fest on your face. It's just going to kind of work well. So I use this the same way I use my other powders. I set it, you know, with the beauty blender, and then I take my, you know, fluffy brush and I wipe it away and just kind of wipe the excess around my face. I don't necessarily set my whole face with it, but it's just, it's amazing. It is definitely worth the hype. You know, I'm the kind of person that when there's so much hype around a product, I don't even want to try it because I'm just like, I don't really care because everyone's talking about it. And then it gets to the point where I'm curious and I want to try it. So that's what happened with this, and I'm so glad I did because it was really worth it. And it was sold out on Sephora for a long time, and then when it came back in stock, I just ordered it, and I think I got my birthday gift from Sephora with it. I think this year it's like the Bite Beauty lip products, and it's sitting somewhere over there. I meant to bring it out to show you guys, but it's okay. So that is that powder, like phenomenal. And then the last makeup product is this, the Marc Jacobs Skin Deep lip gloss. I know I've talked about this before, guys. It is that lip gloss that is your lips but better. Looks like that. It is, I can't get over the formula of this. It's a really messy swatch, but look, oh God, look at that. It is like the most beautiful pinky nudie brownie color that it lives up to the name Skin Deep, because I think no matter what skin tone you are, it's going to complement you very nicely. And when it's hot, you know, and you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, the best thing to do is just throw on a gloss and something like that, which is just gorgeous. And it goes with anything. You can be wearing no makeup and have that on. You can have a full face of makeup on and it still looks good, and it's just flattering. You can just carry it in your bag. You don't need a liner. You just throw it on and you're good to go. And it's not sticky, so it's not going to feel like, you know, every time you do this, you're feeling it, or it's not, but yet it stays put. You know, even though it's not sticky, it's still thick enough that it's going to coat your lips and it's going to stay on for a longer period of time. You know, you don't need to feel like you're going to constantly be reapplying. Like there are some glosses, like the, I don't know where it is. Here, I'll show you. My Bobbi Brown gloss. I love this gloss, the one in nude. The color is perfect. It's amazing, but this does not stay on my lips for a long period of time at all. Like it looks beautiful when you put it on, but this is something that you would have to keep reapplying because the formula is so thin and it just, you know, it vanishes. So even though I love it, it's not something that is long wearing, but it's still a great product. So something like this, definitely long wearing, definitely hydrating and moisturizing. So love that so much. Now let's get into some fun stuff. I have a couple like body care and like summer abs. So this, I feel like some of this stuff I have talked about a lot of this, but it's like, it's my favorites. It is what it is. It's not, I'm not like just randomly pulling stuff out and being like, oh yeah, this is a great thing. And I want it to actually be stuff and show you guys stuff that I'm actually using. And if it happens to be repeats, oh well. This is a fragrance. This is the Clean Reserve Blonde Rose scent. And this is just like the smaller size bottle of it. And oh my God, you guys, it is just the most amazing. It doesn't necessarily smell overpoweringly like rose. It's like a sexy rose scent. Yes, you do get that hint of rose, but it's more, it reminds me of a mix of like the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc mixed with a little bit of like rose. And it's just like this like sexy, soft, clean scent, if that makes sense. It's got like a hint of, you know, floral with a hint of like boyfriend scent, and yet that whole like clean, like, I don't want to say laundry smelling, but just like that clean palette, basically like a scent palette. I love this so much. When you know, are running, and it's so like compact or whatever, I just keep it like on my bathroom counter. I'm getting dressed, I just like spritz it all over, and it really, the scent really lingers, and I don't put a lot of it on. I just kind of spritz it and go. And it's just, it smells so good. I get so many compliments when I wear this, and of course the Tom Ford, you know, no matter what, you're gonna get compliments on Tom's scent, because it's just, the Soleil Blanc is amazing. But when I'm wearing this, I really, you know, you meet people or whatever, and they're just like, oh, you smell really good. And a lot of times it's something like this, you know, that is not distinct. You know, the scent is not distinct. You have to think for a minute, what is that? But it's amazing. Love this. If you are looking for like a new summer scent and you don't want to drop the big bucks on Tom Ford, which I don't blame you, check this out. It's really good. Okay, this is another thing. The next two favorites are actually from Ulta, the Ulta brand, like body care line. This one is the Brightening Vitamin C Body Scrub. I did Instagram a picture of this and I kind of talked about it a bit. It is the Brightening Vitamin C Body Scrub, and it has alpha hydroxy acids and licorice root in it. And it basically says the vitamin C and the licorice root are going to brighten your skin, and then the alpha hydroxy acid obviously are going to unveil smooth and radiant skin. This is my second bottle. I used the first one completely. It's gone. See my empties. And then this is just the new one that I purchased. So I figured I would show you the new one because the other one is kind of nasty because it's empty or whatever. So it comes and has like a little thing, and it smells very citrusy, but not overpowering. And it looks like this, and it's just like it's a really nice scrub. I'm very picky with my body scrubs, and I'll tell you why. You can have certain body scrubs that leave the grit all over your shower, and it drives me crazy because not only is it a pain in the butt to get down the drain and like clean it all, but I feel like isn't even really scrubbing my skin if half of it ends up on my shower walls. So I like to have a little bit of a thicker scrub that when I'm rubbing it on my skin, I really feel it scrubbing my skin. And this does that. Like, it really scrubs my skin, and this is perfect. I love using this before I put a self tanner on, and that's what I did last night. You know, I scrubbed my whole body and then I put my self tanner on, and my self tanner just looks so good and even, and it just looks, I don't know. I just felt like I got a really good application of it, and it wasn't patchy or, you know, streaky. And I find like the vitamin C, it's going to help, you know, get the dead skin cells off my skin, and it's going to just really hydrate it and keep it soft and smooth, because that's what you really want. Because especially in the summertime when you're sweating more and you're in and out of, you know, air conditioning, it can do a number on your skin. So I love this. And I know when Ulta was doing a, I don't remember if it was buy one get one or buy one get one 50, but I got the next product when I purchased this, and this, oh my God, you guys, it is the, again, here we go with rose. You guys know I love anything rose. So this is the Soothing Rose Coconut Milk Lotion Spray. So basically it is a spray, kind of like, it's like a milky lotion, but it's a spray, and it's like a coconutty, you know, not scent, but like a coconutty feel to it, where it's like a milk, like a coconutty milk. So you spray it on your skin, and it's white and it's creamy, and you just kind of rub it in, and the smell, it really, this definitely has a rose scent to it. Like if you have like your rose essential oils or like a rose like a rose water spray. That's what this smells like, but yet it's super hydrating and it's so lightweight. When you are really hot, like when it's super hot out and you get out of the shower, you know you need to moisturize, but sometimes you don't want to slather on like a huge thick lotion. So this is perfect because it's lightweight, but yet it's hydrating enough that it's going to give your skin the hydration it needs, but yet it's not going to just, you know, feel like you're gooping tons of product on. So love this so much. And it makes it super easy. You just spray it and rub it. The last product is a hair product. This is the Kristen S Style Assist Blow Dry Mist. Now, I got this at Target. I started to see a lot of like bloggers and everyone like start talking about this brand, and I knew nothing about it. All of a sudden I just started seeing like on my Instagram stories. It was so funny. I would like click through and one person would be talking about it, then another person, then another person. I'm like, what the heck? And I mean, obviously you realize they all got it in PR and that's why they're talking about it. But I mean, I was just like, okay. I mean, I love my hair care brands, you know, I love my Kerastase, my Shoe, but I just started seeing it everywhere. And then I was in Target randomly and I saw it and I was like, wait a second, that's the brand everyone was talking about. So I, of course, started looking at it and I saw this, and this is just, you know, I picked up this and the dry shampoo, which is good. I mean, dry shampoo is dry shampoo. You're not gonna, it's nothing earth shattering, but this I absolutely love. I'm always looking for, I mean, I love my Shimmering, you know, mist, the blow dry mist. And that really works. But this one, I really like this because I find that this is a little bit more lightweight. The other one, you have to be careful with it. You can't put too much of it because it's more like an oil and it will leave your hair a little bit greasy. Where this one, it's much lighter. And I find you can, if you get a little bit heavy handed and you spray a little bit more than you mean to, it's okay. It'll just kind of blend into your hair as you're blowing it out. And I really like this. Like the pump, it's like just a great applicator pump. You just spray it. It gives like a really fine mist, like an even application. And me, when I section my hair, I spray it in each section before I blow it out. And it just really coats it. And it just makes my hair really easy to round brush. And it just leaves it soft and I don't know, soft and more manageable. So I really think for the money, you know, if you don't want to spend however much the Shoe one is and however much the, you know, the Orbe one is like really expensive. It's like 70 bucks. And then the Shoe one I want to say is like 40. So this is maybe around 20 or under. I don't really remember how much, but I mean, it's at Target, so it's not going to break the bank. Maybe it's less than $20. I don't know. I just really like this. Like if I'm telling you a hair care product is good and I'm the one that uses like the high-end stuff, trust me when I tell you this is good stuff, because I wouldn't use something that is, you know, I'm picky. So if it's good, trust me, it's good. I really like it. Like I said, if you're interested in the dry shampoo, I've used it several times. It is good. It really does the job. It doesn't really leave too much of a white cast, but again, dry shampoo is dry shampoo. So that's not really gonna make it into my favorites, but that is it. That is my June favorites. I think I had a good mix this month, stuff I really, really wanted to share with you, like the Hourglass powder and just the Ulta stuff. Amazing. So let me know what some of your favorites were for this month. I hope you all are doing well. I feel like I have not talked to you in so long and I'm so sorry for that. I want to thank everybody that sent me messages on Instagram that was worried about me and wanted to make sure everything was okay. Like, where am I? And thank you. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I didn't really think anything of it, you know, as far as not filming, because when your life is like turned upside down and you're so crazy busy, like that's like obviously the last thing you think of, but thank you so much for thinking of me and checking in on me. Yes, I'm okay. Spike is okay. Everyone's fine. Hopefully, like I said, I will be able to get back into the swing of things and be able to film a little bit more. Let me know also, please, what you want to see. You know, I wanted to do like a summer essentials. I usually do them every year. I don't know if it's too late to do it since we're in July. Let me know if you want to see that. I will, you know, pull some products together and film that. And again, let me know what you want to see, what you've been loving this month. And again, I hope you all are well. I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are watching this and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe so you can see more videos. And then while you're at it, hit the bell next to my name. That way you will be notified of all my new videos. YouTube and their algorithm is so crazy wonky still that even if you're subscribed, you might not get notified. So I am back right now, so please make sure you get notified for all the new videos that I'm going to be posting as well. I love you all, and I will see you very soon.